Welcome to Breaking Defense News. Here are this week's top 5 global military updates you can't miss. On February 12, 2026, India's Defense Aquisition Council approved the purchase of 114 Rafale fighter jets as part of Defense Update Package worth $39.75 billion to address the IAF's declining squadron strength following the retirement of older aircraft. Of these, 90 will be built in India, with around 50% indigenous content, while 24 will be delivered in flyaway condition, balancing immediate operational needs with long-term self-reliance goals under Atmanirbhar Bharat. On February 12, 2026, India's Defense Acquisition Council approved the purchase of 6 additional Boeing P-8I maritime patrol aircraft for the Indian Navy, boosting its maritime surveillance and anti-submarine warfare capabilities. The long-range P-8I platform, used for ASW, ASUW, and ISR missions, will expand the Navy's existing fleet of 12 aircraft, which have logged over 40,000 mishap-free flight hours since induction. On February 11, 2026, Israel's Ministry of Defense announced that the David Sling system completed a new series of interception tests, including its first-ever deployment on a naval vessel, as part of a future threat readiness upgrade conducted with U.S. participation. Previously operational only as a ground-based system since 2017, David Sling uses the 2-stage Stunner interceptor with a 70 to 300 kilometers range, speeds up to Mach 7.5, and an engagement altitude of up to 75 kilometers. On February 11, 2026, Raytheon announced that its Coyote Block 3 non-kinetic interceptor successfully defeated multiple drone swarms during a U.S. Army demonstration and was recovered for reuse. The test highlights a shift toward countering mass drone attacks without depleting missile stockpiles, offering a more sustainable and cost-effective approach to air defense. On February 3, 2026, TKMS and Germany's Federal Office of Bundeswehr Equipment signed a €50 million preliminary deal to begin early work on the MEKO A200 DEU frigate amid delays to the F-126 program. The agreement covers advanced procurement and steel cutting, with the first delivery planned for 2029. The 121-meter frigate displaces about 3,950 tons, accommodates up to 180 personnel. It has a speed of 29 knots and a range of over 6,500 nautical miles. The world of defense never sleeps. Stay tuned for next week's power-packed updates. Hit subscribe now.